everybody else wrong. You know, just showing people that they're actually doing these stuff, talking about it.
What do you think you showed them today?
That I can run routes, quick. My knee had no brace, so I'm bigger, and I ran fast. So I really just think I just showed them like an overall receiver.
Were you getting any immediate feedback from the guys out there that maybe you'll file away moving forward that you hadn't heard before?
Come on here.
Out here.
Oh, out here? No, not really. I didn't really have any, not really no like aspects like that yet.
Any teams that you felt like were taking a certain notice or interest in you out there today? Especially Steelers, it looked like?
Yeah. There's a few teams that's, like a few teams out here, man, that's real heavy on me, but it's kind of, you just kind of stay grounded, like I was saying, that type of mindset, and that'll take you as far as you really go.
Who do you feel like's been the most heavier?
Really, all you really can't say because they choosing you. So like in high school, I can really tell you because I'm going there. But like, really a lot of teams, bro. Really all 32, I would say, and it just depends up to their choice.
Did you spend any time with any teams last night?
Not in person. Zoom meetings are, I guess, back in effect. Hope that doesn't mean COVID is back in effect, but Zoom meetings are most definitely back.
George, you saw Carson slinging the ball to you. How was it with the timing with Carson?
It was great. I was training with Carson my sophomore year, my 2020 year, speaking of COVID, that COVID year. And he came in and he was ripping it. Like, he's always had that rip it. You know, some quarterbacks got touched here. He just can let it go. So, and that's really what I like because I can catch. So Carson did really good today too.
What does it mean just to be about a month away from reaching your dream of getting into the NFL?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, just surreal, but the type of person I am is I take life at a time. Like, I didn't even know my birthday came up the other day, so like, I don't really even think about it. I just think about just keep working every day.
You forgot your birthday?
Yeah.
You were training so hard you forgot your birthday. Who reminded you? How'd you find out?
I looked at my phone, it was the day of, and I got a text message on Instagram. It was like, happy birthday, and I was like, for sure, today's my birthday. Yeah, that was it.
What would like to do this in this environment? What's one thing to do here?
Yeah, it was better here, of course, because like I had to come through here, these buildings, these doors, every day, man, coming from Rankin Smith. So it was real good, and just to see my teammates watching, it's really just good to be back. I feel like we won an Natty again today, so like it felt good to be back with guys.
What are you going to miss most about Georgia?
The people, most definitely. That's what makes like Athens such a good place, because you'll get here and you're like, it's nothing to do with small, but the people is what's keeping the city up. So like the people most definitely.
We saw you have some obviously great moments throughout your career. A lot of people thought you might be that 1,000-yard, 100-catch guy. Can you just put into perspective what kind of legacy you think you're going to leave behind you?
I think I'm gonna leave like a real big legacy when it comes to receivers. Like before I got here, I mean there was a few receivers, but there was nobody like dynamic to where you all those other schools be having those top guys. But I just wanted to be one of those guys for Georgia. So like I feel like that's what I left back, a good trail for somebody to pick up on.
Leaving that legacy behind, who do you think can be the next guy behind you?
AD. I was already, because and it's not even just like he already got. It's like some stuff you can't coach, and that's really part of it. He got the skills, he got the mindset, the routes, speed. I mean, he got it all. So like, he's probably the next one coming. And I'm glad I got to see him before I left, so he can kind of understand.
Where did you see the biggest growth in yourself from freshman George to now?
Yeah, it was huge, man. My freshman year was really I'll say like an intro. I mean, I didn't know really anybody. I flipped on signing day. Everything was a last-second decision in like 30 seconds of life. So like, it was kind of crazy for me. And then I got here, met the guys. The guys were great. I started playing, and it was just like a free Disney trip for like a year. So like, you just enjoying yourself really a lot. And I really could just tell myself now, looking back, just stay focused. Because when you go on a Disney trip, you want to do everything.
Georgia, have you ever talked to AJ Green before? Do you think you can be a guy that can be in the league 10 years like him?
Yeah, I've talked to AJ Green before. He's a real laid-back guy like me. He's a good receiver. I feel like he can do pretty much the same thing. He had also a great quarterback, and I think, Stafford? Yeah, Stafford. And that boosted his career and Stafford's career. They fed off each other. So AJ's a great guy too.
When you got hurt, almost exactly a year ago, a lot of people thought you weren't going to come back.
Yeah.
When did you know for sure you were going to try to play?
I want to say what month, but I can't even remember right now. But really, when I got out there, like on the practice field, we had a practice out there, and I got cleared to do cuts and stuff and do drills and stuff like that. That's when I kind of knew like I was back because I could walk again. Like, that's all I was, to be honest. That's all I was really waiting on. When you can't walk, like stand right now, how you got to do it. It's hard. It's like you in a wheelchair, but you're not even supposed to be in a wheelchair. But like when I got back to really running, cutting, releases, catching, running full speed, I knew I could do it. I knew I could come back.
So it was uncertain until then?
Now it was always, mindset was always certain, but your body, your body is a mind of its own. So really just taking my time, like, be my person. Of course, I was like,
It was never